Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Uncle Sharma channel. You know what time it is. Tomorrow we're playing against Spal, the bottom team in the Serie A. The bottom team, quite deservedly so. They really are the worst team in the league. It's between them and Brescia at the moment. They're bottom. So finally we had a convincing win against Torino, 3-1. Probably could have been more as well if we took our chances, but you know, finally some breathing space. Finally we get calmed down a little bit. But this period is so hectic, man. Like, it feels like we played yesterday and we've got another match already. And on Sunday again, we've got a big match against Roma. The games are coming thick and fast. And that's why it's important to keep rotating, keep giving, you know, players that play a bit less, a bit more of a chance to make sure that the main guys do have a little bit of rest and we don't keep getting too many injuries. So let's get straight into the predicted lineups for the match. As you can see, pretty similar lineup as predicted by Who Scored, and I think Sky Sport Italia also predicted this lineup. And it looks about right to me. Sanchez and Lautaro retaining their places up front. I think it makes sense. They, as I keep saying, I quite like the false nine type of dynamic where they're both, you know, small strikers who move around all over the place. Especially Sanchez is, you know, so hard to pick up for defenders. When he's on song, when he's on job, this guy is still world class on his day. And he had the record apparently for most chances created in one match in the whole of Europe. Last match against Torino with 10 chances created. So yeah, really well done for Sanchez. It's good to see him coming back to his real form. He's never going to obviously hit those heights that he hit at his peak years at Barcelona and Arsenal, because he obviously doesn't have that explosiveness and pace anymore. But you know, technically, in the mind, the player is still there. He's still real good quality. Behind them now, surprisingly, Antonio Conte has surprised me a few times this season with some of his selections. And the one that surprised me the most was Borja Valero starting again last match against Torino. And it seems like he's sending a message to Eriksen. He said after in the post-match press conference that, you know, he doesn't look at the name on the back of the shirt or above the neck. He only cares about the performances and what you do for the team. And Borja, as I've been saying for the last few weeks, he's off the ball work, not just in terms of pressing and working hard. As you can see here, his running stats are only second to Brozo in the last match, but his intelligence when we are on the ball, he moves around all over the place to make himself available, even if it's just to do like a little 5-yard pass, but he makes sure that he's available for his teammates to pass the ball to him. Whereas with Eriksen, we see a little bit more of a laziness, you know. Obviously, he's come with a big price tag, or maybe not so big price tag, but big salary, big reputation. And he can think he can kind of walk into the team. But that's not the case, especially under Antonio Conte. We've seen the running stats have to be up there. I'm sure they look at the stats after every match, you know. All the players have these trackers nowadays where they track the intensity of their running, the amount they run, how much they sprint, and, you know, Borja's stats are great, and Eriksen just needs to get up to speed, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, you need a period of you know, getting used to the team. We can't forget, really and truly, this is his actual second or third month with Inter, because obviously we had the COVID months, the 3 months that pretty much cancelled out everything. Came in late January, you know, completely new way of playing, new style of play, new formation, new country. Let's give him some time. I've seen media is already on his back, like creating rumours that we might be selling him in the summer already for 60 million. But you know, at least let's just give him at least a year, man. Like, let's give Conte some time to get used to him and him get used to Conte. But anyway, I'm expecting him to start this match because there's no way. I know I said that, but there's no way he can't start 2 matches in a row. But there's no way he can start 3 matches in a row in the space of 3 days. So looking forward to some improvement from Eriksen. In midfield, Brozovic is back. You know, he put all that stuff off the field behind him in the last match. It was a decent performance, not his best, but still, you know, he's so vital to that midfield with his running, always number one in the running stats. To him, Gagliardini would probably retain his place because we've got no other alternative at the moment. Vecino keeps having these issues with his knee, unfortunately. Borja, as I said, probably not really ready to start again, and it seems like Conte's not ready to give Agume a start from the beginning, which I think he kind of deserves now, and the team kind of calls for it. I think Gagliardini, you can see he's starting to struggle. You know, he's got quite a big physique for Gagliardini, and yeah, I don't want to see him, you know, starting to struggle and making silly mistakes, because technically his level's not very high in the first place. Candreva should come back into the team, although Moses is available again, so let's see who wins the 50-50 there, because D'Ambrosio really does not offer much going forward in that position, but it was good that at least he offers some rest there for Candreva. On the left, Ashley Young has played the last few matches, so I think he might be rested because the Roma match is quite important. I think Biraghi might come in. At the back, Bastoni will retain. You know, he's pretty much made that left centre back spot his. What a season that boy is having. World class talent, man. Nothing else to say about him. And De Vrij should keep his place, and then it's between Godin and Skriniar, but I think Skriniar will probably come back now. You know, he's at that match rest, so he should be coming back, and we'll see who plays against Roma. And Handanovic, even though obviously the blunder, we know he's not in the best of form right now. We don't know if we're actually, you know, going to keep him as our number one in the long term, but he's better than Padelli and Berni, so there's no arguments about that. We've got no choice, and Handanovic has to start and have faith in him to recover from that mistake. And Spal, again, you know, another massive one-man team. He's pretty much all Petagna, as you can see. He's the only guy who's going to provide some real threat. Although, you know, they have against the AC Milan, they scored like some worldies, but, you know, apart from those kind of crazy goals, I don't really see much threat coming from them, apart from Petagna laying off his teammates. They really are a really poor team this year. They really struggle to create chances after selling Lazzari, who was their main outlet on the right wing back position, to Lazio. He was their speed demon, and yeah, he was literally the guy who used to cross it into Petagna, but he's gone now, so their main kind of attacking threat is completely gone. So I'm expecting a win. I'm not sure how easy or hard it will be. It's always hard to tell how these teams kind of turn up against Inter. Sometimes they play the match of their life. You know, the keeper Berisha might end up being, you know, one of those matches that we all know Inter opponent keepers usually have. But I'm predicting a 3-1 win again. I'm pretty confident that we'll win, and we'll seal this UCL qualification permanently. I think mathematically, I think we'll win. There's no way that Napoli can overtake us, and then I don't know, I'm not sure about Roma, but it's pretty much done. Like, that's the important thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Quick little preview. Positive for it. Hopefully we go into this match with the confidence from the last win, and then take this confidence into the Roma match as well. Let me know in the comments below, who would you start up front? You know, would you give Esposito a run? Would you give Agume a start over Gagliardini, Godin or Skriniar? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, as this helps to support the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you for the post-match against Spal tomorrow night.